What's going on, Fin fans? Welcome back. It's your boy, Fin Fan 2021. I've been gone for a minute now. That was done intentionally because the way the Dolphins, the whole season, on the field, off the field, just horrific. So I figured I'd come back after the trade deadline ended, and it ended. Um, so here's my take on how some of the stuff went down. Um, you know, uh, the whole Deshaun Watson and Tua uh, trade rumors, headlines, whatever you want to call them. I just really think that it was handled by the Dolphins organization. It was unprofessional. It was disgusting. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing for me to even walk around in any type of Miami Dolphin apparel. Um, just heart wrenching and heartbreaking, and to think about how the poor kid Tua must feel playing for an organization when he knows or he's heard, despite of how much he has heard that Chris Greer, and I guess mainly Chris Greer and some of Coach Flo had a deal on the table to trade for Deshaun Watson, and yet, but they want him to still go out there and try to perform at the highest level. If I'm Tua, um, that would bother me a great deal. That would bother me a lot, knowing that I'm playing for an organization that's trying to pursue another quarterback. It's just very unprofessional. You know, it's a distraction, and for anybody on the team to say that it's not a distraction, I think they BSing. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is a distraction. And for me, I think the biggest distraction that it takes away from is the fact of what's really wrong with this team that nobody has even said anything about. People don't talk about it. They may throw it out there here and there, but they don't talk about it. And the fact is that getting Deshaun Watson is not the fix for this Dolphin football team. Does anybody know, or why haven't we said that we're ranked 32nd in the league in defense? Nobody has said anything about that. Like I said, you may hear that here and there, but to really go hard on it as much as everybody's going hard on the Deshaun Watson and Tua trade, that just baffles me. That shows you how much of a distraction this really is. On the field, off the field. We're not even recognizing or talking about the main problem, and that is we're the 32nd ranked defense in the NFL. And it shows on the field, too. It shows a lot on the field. Like, Tua put us in a position against the Falcons to win the game. We was up. And the defense gives up a big play. Now, granted, as much talent as the tight end is over there, I understand that, but it happened several times this year. Even with the Jaguars game, it happened several times. The defense is horrible. Horrible. We don't have any pass rush. Quarterbacks have all day in the pocket. They can sit back there all day if they like. Receivers can run their routes, get open, run the route to their fullest extent of the route. Deep ball, stopping the run. We can't stop the run. It's awful. The defense is awful. But yet you want to go out here and trade for Deshaun Watson? And let's talk about this. 3 first-round picks for Deshaun Watson? And everybody keeps saying he's a top 5 quarterback. I'm having trouble wrapping my head around that. Top 5 quarterback. What does he have a ring? Has he gone to the Super Bowl and lost at least? Top 5 quarterback. 3 first-round picks for Deshaun Watson. So how many first-round picks is Tom Brady worth? How many first-round picks is Aaron Rodgers worth? 3 first-round picks. And don't get me wrong, he has a lot of talent, but I just don't see him being in the top 5. And then not only that, the allegations that are against him, the charges that can possibly be brought up. Like, and you even sit up here dancing and entertaining the possibility of a trade, and we don't even know what Watson's future is. I don't even understand why we entertaining this. Like, all those possible negative scenarios that can play out, why not just don't even go after it? Why not even just don't even say anything about it? And if you do want him as your guy, wait till the end of the season to get ahead and pursue it. Because if you do it now, which you have done, it's a distraction. I mean, I applaud Tua. I applaud Tua. I applaud Tua. He's taking it on like a true professional. The young kid has come out and said all the right things. He even said he didn't even know when the trade deadline is. Whether that's true or not, don't know. But that's what he said. He's not even thinking about that. He's thinking about the playbook and the next opponent and getting this team a win. I just find it hard to believe that his agent hasn't been having conversations with Tua, asking him how he feels about it. And I'm surprised Tua hasn't asked for a trade. Or maybe this offseason he probably will ask for a trade. And we don't get Deshaun Watson. Now we have a disgruntled quarterback who doesn't want to play for the team. And now we're going to be going back and forth with that. This will linger throughout the organization for some time to come. I can tell you that right now. This is not over with. It's not. It's not. We needed to, and not only that, the trade deadline came and went, and we didn't trade anybody. We didn't trade anybody. Maybe because we're 1-7, and it's like, whatever. But we haven't addressed the issues on defense. All of our main players, they've been playing sucky football. I'm just gonna be honest. They've been playing sucky football. Jerome Baker, Xavier Howard, Byron Jones, even though Byron Jones had a nice breakup pass against the Bills last week. But Byron Jones, we got the young kid in the back, in the backfield in defense right now, our rookie, Holland. I like him, but he's young, inexperienced. And it seems like on the offense side of the ball, the things that we do in the first half, they just seem to disappear, or rather the players that have been having a good first half, they just disappear. Like Waddle will start off hot, and then in the second half, you don't see him at all. What is going on? We take Gesicki off the field too much. He's probably our best player on any side of the football field. I'm seeing a lot of uncharacteristic mess ups being done by this team it didn't happen last year. Special teams. Sanders can't make a field goal. Sanders cannot make a field goal. What is going on? We can't stop anybody. We can't sack the quarterback. We always talking about pressures. We're putting a lot of pressures. Darn the pressures, man. Damn the pressures. Like, we get a sack on the quarterback. It's nobody's seen this coming. This was supposed to have been the year that the Dolphins, compete against the Buffalo Bills, compete for the division title. make the playoffs, get past the first round, and we're 1-7. We have won one game at the halfway point. Season is done. Season is done. I talked to a lot of my fellow Dolphin buddies, and we're talking about the draft. We were talking about the draft in October. In the middle of October, we're talking about the draft. That is horrible. Horrible. Between the 32nd ranked defense and this huge, big-ass distraction with Deshaun Watson, going after Deshaun Watson for 3 first-round picks, to me, is the whole reason why this team is 1-7 right now. 1-7 right now. I firmly believe in continuity. I say that to say, do we keep Greer and Flo? I think that's what's going to happen. I definitely think that's what's going to happen. I believe in continuity. I think I believe, in my opinion, that Flo is stubborn. Because you got to think about it, right? His first year, even though the record didn't show for it, but it was a success. It was a success. The Dolphin fans were happy. We were excited because we felt like this is it. This is the turnaround for us. So that season was a winning season for us in so many different ways other than the record. And then the second season, we went 10-6. We missed the playoffs. We lost the last game to the Buffalo Bills. We got mollywopped by the Buffalo Bills, but we had a successful season. 10-6. The record showed that, and we played like it. So we this is our year right here, the third year, and this is what we get. It's really hard to be a Dolphin fan right now. It's embarrassing to be a Dolphin fan, and by the way Chris Greer, Flo, and everybody handled this whole Deshaun Watson situation, it just makes it even worse. You come out saying Tua's our quarterback. Duh, we know he's the quarterback. You're not even answering the question the way that it's supposed to be answered. You're talking to us, you're giving us an answer like we're stupid. Duh, we know Deshaun Watson. We know Tua is the quarterback. You keep saying, Tua's our quarterback. We know that. What they want you to say is Tua your guy for the foreseen future? That's what they ask. Can you come out and say that? No, because then you're going to just flip it and say, well, barring injury or something like that. And so you don't want to say that. Or rather, you come out and say, we are not interested in Deshaun Watson at all. Today, Greer came out and said that they didn't make the trade. Well, yeah, you didn't make the trade because it didn't make sense. I guess it came to your head that it didn't make sense. But that's not to say that during the offseason, you guys aren't going to be back at it again. Yeah. The NFL should be embarrassed to even have an organization like the Miami Dolphins in their league, especially the way they handle this whole Deshaun Watson. Garbage. Pure garbage. But I made this video just to get it off my chest. I know a lot of people are making videos to talk about it. I'm one that really doesn't like to talk about the same things over and over again, but I just couldn't take it anymore. So I went ahead and made this video. But also, and the most important thing I want the Dolphins fans to get out of this is that Tua is not the problem. Deshaun Watson is not the answer. Deshaun Watson is a quarterback. He doesn't play defense. He doesn't play corner, doesn't play linebacker, doesn't play safety, doesn't play edge rusher. He's not the answer. We need to refocus on what the problem is. And that problem is the defense. Till next time, y'all, I'll be trying to get back into these videos again. Dolphins, keep your head up. Fin fans for life. Peace.